Like so many of our high streets, the country fairs of Britain are in danger of losing their way. Thankfully, the Weald of Kent ploughing match is proper earthy. It's also full of tradition with bells on. To start with, there's the ploughing match itself. It's a latter day X factor for farmers.
Would have started years and years ago with the local labourers showing off their skill to potential employers. So you plough a bit of a field and your potential employer has a look and picks the best one for the job. Now we get farmers come from all over the county and they compete against each other. They have half an hour to do their first breaking furrow, and the judges will judge them on that, and then they have a further 2.5 hours to finish off their patch of ground, and the judge will be looking for the straightness of the plough, the evenness, and you will see the ploughman that will stop, and they will start many times just making very, very small adjustments to either the land wheel or to the depth of the furrow to make sure that they get a nice even furrow. They want to make sure that all the trash is buried, and when you look at the surface it's nice and even on the top.
Of course, you can't have a country fair of this quality without a competition to test your ability to chuck something as far or high as you can. The sheaf tossing is a big draw, as is the energy-sapping log chopping, but nothing competes with the energetic performance of the local Morris dancers. Very much hand in glove with the season's dance.
It is, yeah, it's all to do with fertility of the land and the people and the animals. So it runs with the season, and in the winter season, most Morris sides, they practice throughout the winter from November through to about March, ready to start a new season.
Good exercise?
Oh yes, it's the only exercise we get.
Well, I think your right arm gets a bit of exercise with the old tankards as well, by the looks of it.
Well yes, we do our best to try and keep the local breweries in business.
Helping us with capturing footage at the show is Terry from Horace Drones. He's at the cutting edge of agricultural innovation, which seems appropriate as we look at the evolutionary stepping stones on display in front of these crowds. What his drones packed with AI tech can do for farmers is mind-blowing.
We can use AI to help us do crop yield estimations, so how much crop we potentially will get out of the land, even all the way down to counting individual apples on trees.
To count the number of apples?
Yes, very clever. And it can actually give you a size estimation of the apples as well, so that will obviously help. So when it comes to harvesting, you've not got anyone stood around waiting, or you've got the the right amount of equipment so that you're not having to be reactive to problems on the ground as they're happening. Hopefully we'd be a bit more efficient.
We'll leave the last word to show supporters Land Agents BTF partnership.
Well, we started supporting the Weald of Kent ploughing match, I would say something like 1985. It's always been a major event in this part of the world, not only for farmers, but a major event for the rural community. And we have been very pleased to sponsor it and be involved ever since. I reckon it's one of the best shows in this part of the world. I think the community is becoming more aware, more involved and more interested in food production, where their food comes from, how the environment is created, how the environment is managed.
The sun shone for one last time before the rains came, and it was on the Weald of Kent ploughing match. Perfect timing for a show that keeps on growing without losing its roots.